because it was difficult or, not fun because I felt like I was getting stupider every time I went to class. The instructor effectively communicates his or her knowledge of the subject. Disagree. Knowledge is not the word I would use, as he seemed lost quite a bit. The instructor presents this course in an organized fashion. Strongly disagree. I was often lost in class, and when I did understand where we were, it was the same damn information that we had been covering all week. The instructor creates an environment conducive to learning for all students. Strongly disagree. I felt like I was being talked down to like a child. If I wanted to go back to elementary school, I would have enrolled across the street. The instructor's teaching method encourages me to learn actively. Strongly disagree. Again, I felt more like I was in a child's math class than a college-level statistics class. The instructor challenges students to meet high academic standards.
Fuck no.
Disagree. Our academics were indeed challenged, not because of what the professor did, rather because we had to try and figure out things on our own. The instructor provides feedback that enhances my learning. Strongly disagree. Our exam and homework, we ask him to go over common questions because he does not mark why we did something wrong. And we get the response, it's not worth my time. A professor whose job is to help you figure out what you did wrong so you can improve says it's not worth his time. Yeah.
Wait. You still got more, right?
Yes.
I just want to blow up this screen.
Okay. Go for it. I really need to learn how to use OBS. Okay.
Sure. This is my roommate, or Crowbird Cannon, talking about his stats class. He just did his course evaluation. Now he's reading the questions and his answers. Okay.
The instructor clearly explains how my learning will be evaluated. Strongly disagree. He gives no indication of how things are graded, what is expected, or what is done wrong. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. The instructor is a favorite teacher, or is an effective teacher. Strongly disagree. I just put no. Is John Stein an effective teacher? No. Fuck no.
You have paragraphs.
I have paragraphs for all the others.
No.
Just no. Don't think I need to explain myself there. This course provides a valuable learning experience. Strongly disagree. The only thing I learn is the limits of my patience. This course assigned readings and/or activities prepared me well for in-class discussions. Strongly disagree. Given that we learn outside of class from our textbook is the information we need, and barely, if at all, covered in class, I'm going to have to say no to that. The course helps me understand the real-world connections between theory and practice. Moderately disagree. The highest mark I've given. There were some real-world connections, more from the textbook than the class. The course encourages me to think critically. Strongly disagree. If anything, the class does not encourage thinking at all. There's a few more. What are one or two aspects of this course that most contributed to your learning? The textbook. What are one or two aspects of this course that you feel contributed least to your learning? John Stein.
Wait, did you actually put
Yes, I actually put John Stein.
first and last name?
Yes.
Don't even call him a professor.
No,
Just
not a professor. This is a good one. This is probably my favorite. What recommendations, if any, do you have to improve this course? Remove John Stein. Find a more competent professor who will actually teach all of the information for the class instead of spending the entire year covering mean, median, and mode. And finally, what else would you like us to know about this course or module / other comments? I feel like the entire class was an insult to my standing as a college student. I feel more like I was back in middle school. We covered the same information the entire year and made little to no progress with absolutely no proper preparation for the final exam. The class was the biggest waste of time and money I had ever had the displeasure of sitting through, and I highly discourage anyone from making an attempt to take the class with John Stein. So, life lesson for you kids. If you see a professor and his name is John Stein, do not, I repeat, do not, for the love of God, do not take the class.